opens her purse and pulls out a baggie and was like, I think this is mine, but I don't know. Oh, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Ah! Oh my god. It's so crazy because I remember like a couple months ago, or maybe it was like a whole year ago now, I was like, I'm not doing story times no more. If you guys want story times, you guys are gonna have to pay me for story times. If you guys want story times, you guys gonna have to pay for the story times. Bitch, shut up. Hey guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be doing a story time, as you guys can tell by the title, and this is actually going to be a story time marathon this week. I'm going to be posting a story time Monday through Thursday, and then I'm going to do one on Sunday. We're not going to do Friday and Saturday because I just feel like, you feel me, that's the weekend. I'm gonna let y'all enjoy y'all weekend, and I'm gonna fuck with y'all during the week, you know, after school, after work. You want a nice little video to wind you down, you feel me? Long day at work, long day at school, and I'm here for you, okay? This story is a story that I didn't think I was ever going to talk about. I was going back and forth for the longest, like, should I do this? Should I do this? At first I was like, I am not doing a story time ever in life. And then I just started thinking, like, am I pussy? Like, am I pussy? Like, what's going on? Because Desi in 2019, 2020 would never second guess the story time. A bitch is going to drop, you feel me? So I just had to tap back in real quick. Story time marathon this week. We finna run it up for y'all. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow me on all my social media platforms. Comment down below any other story times or videos you guys may want me to do. Also, if you guys have a similar experience, or if you guys have any comments, you guys have any questions, you guys have any advice, you guys have any criticism that you guys want to share, definitely comment it down below. Usually when I do these story times, I like to give you guys like a background, like how me and this person became friends, or like a little background on the person, and then we get into the story, and then we get into like what happened after the situation. But today we're gonna actually skip the background of the person because I feel like that's just too much information, and we're just gonna hop right into the situation itself and what happened and all that. If this becomes way too long, even though I don't expect it to be, I will do a part 2, but let's just get right into it. I want to find this one video because this is definitely going to let me know when it happened, because it happened like a while ago. This happened like in the summertime. I feel like this happened in July or August. So boom, this girl I went to school with, high school, she actually works at a club, and she hit me up like, hey girl, my birthday's coming up. I think her birthday was like on a Friday or a Saturday. She's like, oh, my birthday's coming up, but she's gonna be working at the club that she works at, and do I want to come host, I guess they was having some type of event at the club, or like whatever the case may be. Do I want to come host? She'll give me a section, she'll give me some free drinks, invite your friends, blase blase. Around this time I had got into like modeling and shit, and I did get into like club hosting low-key. So I went ahead and I invited a couple of my friends, you feel me? I have a small group of friends, and my small group of friends, I consider them family. Now I do have friends that I don't consider family because I'm not as close with them as some of my other friends that I've known for a while now. Yeah, my circle is very small. I don't trust much people. So the people that I consider my friends, or people who are like locked in, my family for real, that like they know the vibes, like I trust them. And I'm not gonna lie, I really don't trust nobody, like for real, but like those are just the people I trust more than anybody. I hit up a couple of my friends, they said they was coming, and we all actually decided we were gonna ride together, and my sister was gonna drive. I think that day I had like work in the morning, so I went to the Airbnb. You know, I started hitting up my friends and my sister, like, are you guys still coming? You know, just confirming everything. Everybody's like, yeah, we're still coming. The plan was for everyone to meet at my house. Meet at my house. We're gonna drive the truck, and everybody is going to get there, and we're gonna drive back together. We're gonna call it a day. And okay, I didn't even give everybody a name, so I'm gonna say my sister as my sister Desiree. You guys know my sister, so I don't have to disguise her name. And then we're gonna call my friend Tequila. We're gonna call my friend Tequila because I'm looking at a bottle of some reposado. So we're gonna call my friend Tequila. And I don't think I need any more names, but if I need any more names, we're gonna make it up as we go. I called Tequila and I'm like, hey, are you still coming? She's like, oh, I think she asked me, can I pick her up or something, because at the time she didn't have her car, or like something was wrong with her car, so she had to wait for her mom and blase blase. I was trying to tell her that we're not leaving the house until like 10 p.m 11 p.m type shit. If I can't get you, I will get you, but take your time, come when you can. The whole day goes past and everybody starts getting ready. Now my sister wants me to do her hair. I ended up doing my sister's hair. In the meantime, my sister's friend, let's call him Mac, my other friend, Crown, okay, Crown, because now I'm looking at a bottle of Crown Royal. Mac is my sister's guy friend. My sister is my sister. Crown is my friend who's about to do my makeup. And then we have Tequila. This is the best friend who stole. Okay, so boom, boom, boom. This is everybody that we have so far. And then my other friend Z, she was actually gonna, and that's her real name, y'all already know Z, y'all seen her on the channel. She was actually gonna meet us there already. Matt comes and, you know, he's chilling, waiting for everybody to get ready. Crown pulls up and, you know, she's waiting to do my makeup, and Tequila's there. She has her clothes all over my bed. She's just trying to get herself situated, trying to figure out what outfit she should wear. Now, usually, this is my problem. I'm always the bitch to, I know I take the longest to get ready, but I would literally stop what I'm doing and go do somebody's hair, go do somebody else's makeup, and get them ready before I get myself ready. And I really need to stop doing that shit, because then I'm always the bitch that everybody's waiting on. And it's like, I just helped everybody get dressed, ready, and I'm still trying to get ready. I did my sister's hair, did her hair, boom, next person. And then Tequila came and I did her hair. So I did both of their hair. They were getting dressed, ready, and I still had to do my hair, which my hair was like, I had a curly wig on, so it was just like, it doesn't even matter. Crown does my makeup. Tequila is still looking on my bed for her clothes. Her clothes are spread out all over my bed. And you guys already know, like, when girls are getting ready, you feel me, you got clothes everywhere. You're trying to figure out what goes with what shoes you want to do with this, what looks better with my hair and my makeup, you feel me, all types of shit. She's doing makeup. Everybody's just doing shit all in my room. Like, everybody's just in one room trying to get everything situated. That's maybe like 30 to an hour goes past and everybody's ready. I just finished getting my makeup done. I'm about to go upstairs, you know, wet my hair. I still have no clue what I'm about to wear, but you feel me, I'm figuring it out. I'm trying to hurry up and whatever. So this is where it gets a little eat. So my sister decides to roll up. If you guys don't know, Desiree is a stoner. I definitely think she needs to be in the cannabis industry, because she does not play about her weed. She don't play, you feel me, like, she knows a lot. She's like very, you feel me, she's like, we can't go to the club and not have no, you feel me. So she already has some. I wasn't even worried about this shit. I was just trying to hurry up and get ready. So my sister goes and her friend goes and roll up. So they roll up and everybody's still in my room, because at this point everybody's dressed, so everybody's chilling in my room. Tequila clothes still on my bed, but she's still trying to figure out her shit. My sister ends up sitting on the edge of my bed and starts rolling up. And then it was 2 chairs in my room, and that's where Crown and Mac was sitting while I was going back and forth from upstairs, downstairs, trying to figure out my whole life, get myself together. My sister just rolled up 1 blunt, and she was like, actually, I feel like I should roll up another one. Like, it's a lot of us. It's basically Mac, Crown, Tequila, my sister, me, Z, and then Tequila was bringing a friend too, so it's 7 of us. She's like, yeah, we're not gonna just smoke 1 blunt, like, that is crazy. So she goes and she says she's gonna roll up again. My sister goes back on the bed, like where she was rolling up, and she can't find her weed. So she's looking, she can't find it. She's like, oh my god, where's my weed? She's not thinking nobody stole her shit, of course, because it's like, what the fuck, we all cool, everybody cordial, like, what the fuck, like, nobody will ever steal. That's what we thought. So she's going through looking at my bed, but at this time Tequila already took all her stuff off the bed. Like, she basically took all her clothes off the bed and put it back in her bag, and she was sitting on one of the chairs, and you know, she had all her stuff next to her. So my sister's looking all over my bed, like, whatever, I can't find my stuff. She's like, Desi, have you seen my stuff? I'm like, bitch, I'm over here getting ready. I don't have your weed. I don't know where it is. Now, somebody has said maybe your dog has it, but then my sister was like, why would the dog have it? Because her dog never came downstairs in my room, like, you feel me? And then we know when Poopy did something wrong, because as soon as you walk up to him and say Poopy, the nigga goes running under the couch, or he goes looking guilty as fuck. So it's like, he was just acting normal. She looked under the couches, made sure he didn't take it under the couch, looked in the cage, nothing. I told her, how about you look underneath my bed? Maybe it fell underneath the, like, you know, the little cracks in the bed. Check underneath my bed, like, lift up the mattress and look underneath. She did all that. She's looking all over the room. At this point, Mac is trying to help her find it. Crown is trying to help her find it. And the only person who isn't looking for anything is Tequila. Now, I wasn't really aware of it too much, because like I said, I was going back and forth up and down the stairs. So it's like, I'm not, you feel me, I'm not paying attention to what the fuck going on, because I'm just thinking this bitch done put her shit down somewhere and she don't know where it is. So I'm still getting ready. I'm not even focused on what they got going on. At this time, it was starting to get in super late, and we had to go because we had to be there by a certain time. So it just started getting later and later. She's still looking for her stuff. I'm still trying to figure out what to wear and what to do and whatever the case may be. And I'm upstairs wetting my hair, and my sister comes upstairs and she's like, bro, I'm mad as fuck. Like, I'm not going nowhere. First of all, this bitch is supposed to be driving. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not driving. You feel me? Like, no, I ended up driving home, but it was still like, she was like, I'm not going. I'm like, nah, like, I want everybody to go have fun. Like, we were all supposed to go out, have a good time. Like, your friend is already here. Everybody's already here. My friend is already on the way. Like, okay, like, everybody needs to, we need to figure this out. The craziest part about it all, when my sister initially came upstairs and told me, like, she can't find her stuff, she don't know where it is, in my head, I'm like, I really hope Tequila doesn't have it. And I don't know why, like, still to this day, I don't understand why, like, that was the first thing that popped in my mind. But I didn't press her because, you feel me, I leave Tequila in my house all the time. So I'm never thinking, like, this bitch is stealing. You feel me? Can't find it. Nobody can't find it. At this point, everybody's just sitting down in my room, chilling on their phone, waiting for me to get ready. My sister is mad as fuck. Like, I see her in her bed, like, sitting down. So I'm like, oh, yeah, this bitch is serious. Like, let me go downstairs and let me figure it out. Now, I hate really confronting people, especially people that are my friends, about shit like this. I never want to accuse any of my friends of stealing. I don't want to never accuse any of my friends of doing anything, and I don't never want to be wrong about it. That's like somebody coming up to you, did you steal something, and you didn't steal it. You're gonna feel offended. So I don't want to offend anybody. I don't want to accuse anybody. I don't want anybody to feel uncomfortable, and I definitely don't want anybody to feel like, oh, like, why would you even think I did? Like, you feel me? I just went downstairs and I was like, hey guys, so I don't want to, you feel me, I don't want to make y'all feel uncomfortable, and I don't want to accuse anybody of stealing anything, but can you guys just please just go through y'all stuff right now and just see if you guys just accidentally had it, and whatever the case may be, because she's mad. She's talking about she's not going anywhere, and once my sister got an attitude, she's gonna have an attitude, and she's going to be mad for life about this. Like, even though, like, you might think, oh, this is just small and petty, it don't matter what it is. If somebody takes something of yours, no matter what it is, how small it is, you're gonna feel some type of way. I just go downstairs, I'm like, hey, can you guys just go through y'all stuff, just make sure y'all didn't take anything, or just make sure you didn't I'm just saying, make sure you didn't accidentally, like, grab it, because I understand, like, sometimes you accidentally pick some shit up, like, shit like that happens, you feel me? So, not trying to accuse anybody, I was just like, let's figure it out so we can move on, so we can go out and we can have a good time. So as soon as, like, I feel like I didn't even get to finish my sentence of telling them, like, can y'all go through y'all stuff, they start going through their stuff. Like, Crown is like, okay, and then my sister's friend Mac is like, he don't give a fuck because he already know he don't got it. He was rolling up too. When I tell y'all I did not get to finish my sentence, Tequila just cuts me off last minute and just says, okay, and pulls something, like, opens her purse and pulls out a baggie and was like, I think this is mine, but I don't know. Oh! So I just look at her for like 10 seconds to 15 seconds, just looking at her. And I was just like, go give it to her and let's go. Because at this point, I was just like, I'm not gonna lie, I felt some type of way in that moment, because it was just like, she didn't go digging in her purse for it. It was like she opened her purse and was just like, okay, and pulled it out. So it was just like, if it was right there, like, and she was looking for her stuff for at least 30 minutes, like, you could have been looked through your stuff or opened your purse to see if it was in there. You feel me? So I just felt weird about that. I know a lot of people might be like, I mean, she wouldn't have came clean about it if she stole it. But, you know, sometimes you feel guilty about stuff and then you admit to it. Like, I remember, like, a long time ago, my mom didn't like us taking stuff from people, like strangers, anybody. She always told us not to take anything for anybody. So this one guy came on the block and he started giving all of us money type shit when we was in New York. And my sister went in the house and was like, oh, I got money, and my mom got really mad, and I took my money. Like, once I see my mom get really mad, I took my money and I hid it because I didn't want her to find out that I had the money type shit. And then my sister was getting in a lot of trouble, and then I felt so bad that my sister was getting in trouble, and then I knew I also took money, that I grabbed the money and I went outside and I told my mom, like, I took the money too, and we both got in trouble. So you feel me, sometimes you might have a guilty conscience and you might just admit to some shit, but that's what it was given. Like, it didn't give, oh, this was an accident. I feel like I would have got that vibe if it was an accident, but I didn't get that vibe. It gave, she took it on purpose. I didn't want to ruin, like, the whole shit we had going on. I'm like, at this point, at least the bitch got her weed, let's go. We gonna handle this another day, whatever the case may be. And it was just like, the way I was thinking was like, that's so selfish of her, because it's like, my sister was rolling up for all of us to smoke. Like, it wasn't just like, oh, I'm rolling up for myself, blase, blase. Like, she's rolling up for all of us. So the fact that you actually went out your way to take something that wasn't yours, it was just like weird to me. But I just was like, okay, whatever. And me, like, one thing about me is like, if I feel some type of way, it's really hard for me to like not feel that type of way and my energy not to be on that. But literally, like, even the car ride there, like, when we were walking out the door, like, her friend had pulled up, like, right when we was about to leave, and she just ran to her friend. Like, the whole vibe was just weird. Like, I was getting weird ass vibes. And one thing about me, like, my vibes are never off, bitch. So, like, if I feel like something is wrong, like, something is wrong, something is off, something is not right, because something is not right. So even when we was in the car, like, we was all in the car or whatever driving, like, I was just getting, like, because I was sitting right next to her, and I was just getting vibes, like, hell no, that bitch took it on purpose, bro. And I'm like, bro, not my friend. Like, she would never do no shit like that. Like, that can't be facts. Like, no. But it was just like, I had to learn to trust my gut feeling, and I felt down in my soul that she took that shit on purpose. Like, she took it. And then, like, around that time, she wasn't doing the best. Like, she was having a hard time with a lot of stuff, like, you feel me? And I'm not gonna get into detail with that. So, like, it made sense, like, why she might have took it type shit, you feel me? So vibe was off, and I feel like she knew I wasn't fucking with her, because it's a song that we both like be vibing with. It's you know that 21 Savage song with Drake is like, I forgot what it's called. I'm Mr. Body Catcher, Slaughter Gas Soul Snatcher. That's our song. Like, what the fuck? Like, that was our song. Like, so every time that came on, we was lit. And that shit came on in the car, and I was dead ass like,
Solo.
And you know, she was, you know, trying to be all, I guess she was, I feel like she was trying to do that to see if I was fucking with her. But like, I just could not turn up with her. Like, I was just like, I know this bitch did not just steal my sister's shit. Like, and I know it's something small, whatever, but it's still like, the way I was looking at it was, I leave this bitch in my house, like, I would literally like, and when I say this bitch, like, that's just how I talk, so I'm not trying to be disrespectful or nothing, like, you feel me? I leave her in my house, like, I would literally wake up, if I have something to do and she's here, like, bye, like, I'm about to go. Sometimes I'm not even home, and I'll be like, oh, I'm not home, but you could come. Like, she'll come in, go anywhere in my house, go in my fridge, like, anywhere. Like, I didn't care. Like I said, if you're my friend, if you're my close friend, like, I consider you family. Like, you feel me? I could trust you to a certain extent where I know you're not going to steal from me, where I think you're not going to steal from me. I know you're going to have my best interest at heart. You're not going to be talking shit about me behind my back, like, shit like that. I just felt so violated. Like, and she didn't even do it to me, but, like, my sister is basically me, bitch. So I felt so violated at that point. So, you feel me? The car ride, I was not fucking with the vibes. I definitely, like, turned myself a little bit away from her, because I was just like, you feel me? I'm just not vibing. Like, it's just no. And we walked into the club. I see my friend Z, gave her a hug or whatever, and we was walking in, and like, slowly but sure, you know, slowly I was getting over the whole fact of the shit that happened. But like, her and her friend, I think they ended up going to the bathroom, and I was just sitting there still like, bro, this bitch really stole her shit, like, left it alone. I was like, you know what, we at the club, we getting lit, you feel me? Fuck that shit, I will deal with that later. So we had a great time, and it's so crazy because she was just like being like, when we was at the club type shit, she was just sitting there. She wasn't like lit, like, she was just like, had her shades on, just on some like sit back shit. Like, we all had got up and danced like a couple times, like, everybody lit, and she was just standing there like, I think she got up like a few times, but it was just like a type shit. Like, she didn't want to beat her. After we left the club or whatever, me and her friend ended up going somewhere else. Like, I ended up driving back home. Everybody was kind of leaving, and that's what it was. I was busy as fuck around this time. Like I said, I had just started doing music videos, so like, I was booked up. I was doing photo shoots. I was just living life, bitch. It's the summertime, like, so like, I would have random thoughts about it, but like, it usually, like, I wouldn't even think about it, but sometimes it will pop up in my head like, damn, what the fuck? Because, excuse me, I still never had a conversation with her. Like, I think a week done went by, 2 weeks done went by, and I still haven't had a conversation with her about the situation, because I was still going back and forth on if I even wanted to address it, because I didn't want to accuse her of stealing. I didn't want to offend anybody, and I was so worried about how she felt that I was still like not even trying to, I was trying to put my feelings on the back burner, because I didn't want her to feel offended by me thinking that she stole it, but I really did believe that she did. So I was just like, you feel me? I don't know how to come about it. I had asked my mom about it. I had asked my sister about it. I actually talked to Crown about it, and she was like, you actually thought she stole it? Like, I didn't even think that. But I'm like, she's my friend type shit. Like, we're all cool, but like, this is my friend. Like, I'm like, I can tell, like, I'm reading the body language, I'm reading the vibes, like, I know, like, in my soul, I feel like she took it. The day that I finally decided I was going to talk to her about it, she ended up actually going out of town for some business shit. So I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna, you know, ruin her trip. She's all the way, whatever. And I wanted to speak to her in person or on FaceTime where I could see her face, because I like to feel vibes. I like to see you. Like, if I text you, like, you got time to think, like, I don't know how you really acting. And then if I call you over the phone, like, I still can't see you. Like, I want to see you. I want to see you lie to me. I think when she came back in town, I was like, okay, I'm gonna talk to her when she came back in town. And then her family came in town, so it was like, damn, bitch, like, I don't want to ruin your shit when your family here. So I was just trying to find the right time to talk to her about it. In the meantime, like, she will call me here and there. Sometimes I pick up, sometimes I don't. She'll send me little videos. She always used to send me like little videos, but like, you know, sometimes I might not react to it, or I might not text her back. But it was just a lot going on in my mind, because I was just like, this is my friend for like so many years, and the fact that she like this, it was just like, I just was not fucking with it. I was not vibing with it. I was not fucking with it. I wonder if I still have the messages. I don't know if I'll put the messages on the screen, but I do want to read them so I could kind of like give you guys like an accurate. I should have the messages in here. I'm not the bitch to delete messages and shit. Like, okay, so actually this happened in July, and I don't even know why I didn't just go back to the messages or whatever. So this happened in July. Wow, it's all the messages are in here. Like, it's crazy. It's so crazy. I feel like I could have just went to the messages. We went out July 7th. That's the day we went out. Like, a week went past, and she texted me on July 13th and 16th. I texted her back on July 13th. July 16th, I texted her back, but it was like later in the day. She was just like sending me little stuff. Like, it just didn't make sense. Like, then I didn't text her back. On the 17th, she said, friend, I miss you, have a good day. I didn't text her back. Like, I just felt like I didn't know what to say to her. Then she texted me on July 18th a video, and I just laughed at it, and then I just left it alone. I was just telling her, like, sorry I didn't respond to that message, because I seen it, but I didn't get a chance to respond to it. And then she was like, well, you keep doing big things, friend. I'll just have to catch you one of these upcoming days. And then she called me on the 27th. Now, when she called me, I was actually on the phone with the guy I was talking to at the time. So I told her, give me 1 second. And then she said, you breaking my heart. And I said, I'm trying to figure out this birthday shit with the nigga I was talking to. After she said, okay, this is the shit she was texting me. She said, I understand. You're not just my friend anymore. I was just calling to call, though. Nothing important for real. And then I was like, I was on the phone, and I haven't been ignoring you, but I haven't been going out my way to contact you either, because of the way you went about taking Desiree's weed. I wanted to talk to you in person or FaceTime if we couldn't do it in person, but I've been doing shit, so I haven't had the chance to. But yeah, so I just was like, like I said, I didn't want to text her about it, but I just had to tell her like why I haven't really been like vibing with her lately. I just was just like, you know what, it's been like, at this point, it's been 20 days since the whole shit happened. So let me just, almost a month. So let me just text her real quick, and we're gonna figure it out. I'm gonna call her or talk to her in person when I can. I'm gonna read our messages back and forth so you guys understand. I might put it on the screen so you guys can follow along, but boom. So she said, whoa, friend, that genuinely was a mistake. I had my weed in my purse. I was rummaging through my bag, and I thought it fell out. Our weed was packaged the same, so I thought it was mine. As soon as you said she was mad about her weed missing, I checked and corrected myself, but okay, respect it though. And she said, and then like literally like 10 minutes later, because I didn't text back right there and then, she said, not gonna lie, friend, that kind of just hurt my feelings. I wish you would have said something sooner. Y'all my second family. I would never move like that, and especially not with y'all, because I ain't even feel ignored. I was just like, oh yeah, sis, be busy, got stuff going on, and she'll be back to me. Like, she'll get back to me. Bitch, I can't read. Y'all keep it with me, please. But hey, I really hope you straight and let Desiree know it wasn't like that. Genuinely love y'all. Okay, so I ended up just texting her back and said the only reason why I didn't say something sooner, because I was like, I'm just overthinking the whole situation, but it wasn't about the weed being in your bag. It was the way you reacted after I asked you guys to check your bags to see if y'all had it. It was given like you took it or something, but I had been busy. That's also why I didn't say anything once I decided I wanted to say something to you about it, because I really was going to just not say nothing about it, but like I didn't want another situation to happen where it happens again, and then something, you feel me? Not too long ago, before the whole weed situation happened, like it was this one day, because I give my sister and my friend wigs all the time, because like I get the shit for free. I really don't give a fuck about them. Sometimes I wear them once and then I just leave it alone. But like this one day, I had left the wig for her, and I was like, you know, I'm not home right now, but I left the wig for you. Go ahead and take it, and you feel me, whatever. So I went home one day looking for a specific wig that I'm about to put on, and I couldn't find it. So I was confused why I couldn't find it, because I know I left it where I left it. And then I was like, my sister didn't have it. I was like, what the fuck? So I couldn't find it, and then I texted her, and I was like, hey, do you know where my wig is? And she was like, oh yeah, I took it. So basically, when she came to get the wig that I left for her, she took the other one. So I was just in my head thinking like, bitch, why the fuck would you go take my wig that I didn't leave for you when I left you another one? Like, but I didn't really think too hard about that one. It was just like a, bitch, just bring me back my shit, and that's what it was. But like, then the situation happened, so I was like, I really don't have time for another situation, and I don't want it to be a bigger situation. I don't want to leave no money around and shit go missing. I don't want to leave nothing important to me around and something go missing, and then I'm looking at people all sideways and shit. So let's just cut it now, and let's figure out this now. So after that, she said, in my head I was like, hold up, I did just put weed in my bag. Was it mine? But I can't make you see it different. So it, y'all, I'm so sorry I'm having difficulty reading these messages, but it's the way that we're both typing. It's just like dumb as fuck. But she said, in my head I was like, hold up, I did just put weed in my bag. Was it mine? But I can't make you see it different. So if that's how you see it, that sucks. If my intentions was to steal some weed, I would have. Okay, this bitch kind of spelled this shit wrong as fuck. So it's not me, bitch, it's her. So she said, if my intentions was to steal the, basically she's saying, if my intentions was to steal the weed, I would have never gave it back. We've been friends for too long. I'm not entitled to your time, but you could have found the time to address it sooner. But yeah, I guess it's all good. In my opinion, I feel like you could never tell somebody when to address something, because they're going to address it when they're ready to. That's like asking somebody to forgive somebody that moment, like right there and then. Like, you do something to somebody and then you're like, well, bitch, if you don't forgive me right now, then I guess it is what it is. Like, you're really weird if you don't forgive me right now. We've been friends, or we've been together for so long, bitch. It don't matter. If I don't want to forgive you right now, if I don't want to come to you about a situation right now, I don't have to. And I eventually did come to her about the situation, but it was just like, I didn't want to go about it a different way. I was still trying to make her feelings, like, I was still trying to put her feelings into like play. Like, should I even address this? Is this something to even address? Like, and it's so crazy because we also had a situation that happened like a long ass time ago, like when we was in high school, and it was nothing like major, but she was just upset about something and she felt like I was moving weird about it, and she ended up actually talking to me about it. But she didn't talk to me about it the time that she felt like I was being weird. She talked to me about it when she felt ready to talk to me about it. So it's basically the same way. Like, you can't be mad at me for talking about it when I'm ready to talk about it. And at that time I wasn't even ready to talk about it. I just eventually said something because she had said, well, I guess we're not, I know we're not friends, or I know we're not your only friend. And you know, when she started saying shit like that, I'm like, bitch, let me just tell you what the fucking vibes is, because you feel me? That's what it was. I texted her back. I don't even know if this is the same day at this point, but I eventually texted her back and I was like, it wasn't you having it in your bag. Because I'm trying to tell her, it's not you having the weed at all. Because it didn't matter if Mac had the weed, Crown had the weed, you had the weed, bitch, I had the weed, bitch. It was never about who had it. Nobody gave a fuck about who had it. It was the way you reacted when we found out that you had it. It gave that you took it on purpose. You felt guilty. And the fact that I came to y'all and I basically said, can y'all go through y'all bags? And I was sitting right in front of y'all. It gave like, you was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna just give it up type shit. That's what it gave to me. And then the fact that she said, I mean, if I wanted to take it, I would have never said anything. Cool. So I said it wasn't you having it in your bag. It was your whole vibe and energy after you took it out your bag. I don't really care about the shit anymore. Desiree definitely don't care about it. She got her bag. I didn't address anything sooner because I was like, maybe I'm tripping. It's not even like that. I'm like, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe it's not even like that. Like, what the fuck? I'm really tripping. And I was like, it wasn't until last week when I was like, okay, for real, I'm about to talk to her about it soon. Like, boom. This is how I feel. I didn't ask my mom about it. Ask my sister about it, since she's the one who even had her weed going. And like, you feel me? Asked another friend. I was like, actually, okay, boom, I'm gonna come to her, talk to her about it, so we can come up with a resolution. She didn't text me back, which I wasn't expecting her to. And then a month later, like not even a full month later, but a month later, I texted her and I was like, you at work? And she said, yeah. Now, I asked her was she at work because I was actually going to talk to her that day. Like, I was going to be like, hey, you feel me, talk to her. And I was actually going to apologize to her. But then I started thinking like, bitch, what the fuck is you about to apologize for? Why would I go and apologize to you for addressing the situation too late. Like, no, I feel like I wasn't wrong in the situation. Like, I don't see my wrong in the situation. Now, if you guys feel like I'm wrong in the situation, definitely let me know down below. I'm a person who can take accountability for her actions, but I didn't feel like I was wrong in that situation. I feel like I did nothing wrong. I went about it like some people might have. I just went about it the way I felt like I should go about it. I wanted to think about it before, because if I would have, this the thing that she didn't understand, that some of you guys may not understand. If I would have came to her about it the same day or the next day, we would have never made it that far to still being friends. Like, I would have went off on her, and I probably would have said some shit where she would have been like, okay bitch, you know what, no. So I had to take time to really figure out what I was gonna say to this bitch. Like, I couldn't, if I would have, you know when you mad as fuck and you just get to saying shit like bitch, da, 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 and fuck you, and I didn't want to come off like that. I wanted to really get my thoughts correct before I even stepped to her about the situation. So I felt like I did nothing wrong. I'm not the one who stole nothing. So yeah, I texted her, was she at work? She said yeah. I never texted her back. Now, this was in August when I texted her, was she at work? The last time we had a conversation going back and forth with each other was in July. So this bitch texted me in October. Bitch, you do the math. How many months is that? August to October. 2 months. So we didn't talk for like, let's say 3 months for real, because I wouldn't even count the August as talking, because I just asked her was she at work. And then she randomly texts me October 13th. Now her birthday is October 19th. So she texted me October 13th and she said having a little kickback Saturday night if you want to slide, and might go to dinner Sunday, not sure yet. If you do, let me know. So I didn't text her back that day because I was just so like, I don't want to say I was so mad. I was just like, did this bitch really just, we didn't go 3 months without talking. We still haven't talked face to face about this situation. And then you text me telling me to come to your motherfucking kickback dinner? I don't want to come in on motherfucking kickback or dinner, bitch. I want to talk about the situation, because I feel like in order for me to, I would have had no problem coming to her shit if we would have talked about the situation and got it like settled. But the fact that we went 3 months without talking, like at all, we didn't go 3 months without talking to each other, and then you just come with the, oh, come to my kickback and my dinner. No, like, no, like that's just not how it was gonna work for me. I wasn't gonna pull up and act like shit was all a cuckoo, a kiki. No. So I was just like, you know, I took that whole day to really figure out what I was gonna say to this bitch. This is what I texted her. I said, I haven't talked to you in 3 months, and I feel like inviting me to your function definitely shouldn't have been the first thing to say. You know, it's no beef, of course, because it's like, I could never beef with this bitch. Like, and I'm not even saying this on no cocky shit or no like being weird shit. I just could never beef with her. Like, bitch, I used to be friends with you, bitch. I'm not gonna sit here and beef with you. It's not like you did nothing grind. Oh, it's not like you like did nothing where it's like, bitch, it's beef for life. Like, you feel me, bitch? It's a little 3-5, bitch. You feel me? You little thief. You did a little thieving. But I mean, it's not like you stole like 10 bands, $100. Like, you feel me? It's nothing like where it's like, bitch, it's beef for life. You feel me? So I was like, I could never beef with you type shit. But I still feel like you lied about the situation, and it wasn't even that deep. Like, the whole situation wasn't even deep, bitch. It's a 3-5. Like, and you took it. Like, I feel like if she would have been like woman enough to be like, yes, I took it. I'm so sorry. Like, you feel me? I'm down bad right now, or like I'm not at my best. I'm not feeling myself. Like, something's going on. Like, just explain to me what was going on. Maybe I could have been more understanding of the situation. But the fact that it was just like, oh well, I have it. Well, it was like, no, bitch. Like, no, it just felt wrong. And I was like, and if I'm wrong about you taking the stuff, then my bad, and excuse me, and my trust issues, because I do have trust issues. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't trust anybody. I'm not gonna say I don't trust anybody, but I trust certain people to certain extents. And like, I trust my mom and my sister to a certain extent, but it's also certain things that I wouldn't trust them with. It's another person I trust in to a certain extent. Like, out of every other nigga in this world, I definitely trust him. I feel safe. I feel secured with him. But like, still to a certain extent, I trust him. Like, you feel me? So it's like, you know, I got trust issues because of experiences that I've been through. And if I'm wrong about this, sorry for my trauma and putting that on you. But in my soul, I said, I know in my soul, you took it. knowing it wasn't yours. And I was like, I didn't even care about you having it. You lying about it just made me feel like I can't trust you. If you would lie about something that small and stupid, who knows what else you would lie about. I trust you in my home by yourself, but when you lied, it just gave I can't trust you. I literally went back and forth for weeks contemplating if I was tripping or if you really did do it, but your whole body language and energy gave guilty. So yeah, I don't mind coming to your stuff, but I don't know, to be honest, the apology you gave didn't give either. Because I don't even know if the bitch even apologized for it. Oh yeah, I don't even know if the bitch apologized. But at this time, I was actually at the grocery store with my sister. So then she calls me and I told her, give me 1 second because, bitch, I'm grocery shopping. I think I was checking out. So I was like, give me a second. And she said, okay. So then I call her back and I'm like, hello. She's like, can I put, like, could she come over? Because, like, I guess she wants to talk to me in person now. Like, she's like, can I come over? Which we could have had this shit resolved 3 months ago, 2 months ago. But I'm down to have the conversation. At this day, like this day, I was in a great ass mood. So I'm like, you know, bitch, come over, have the conversation. I'm not mad at all. I'm in a good ass mood, baby. Like, let's chat it up. And then, like, she texted me that she was outside. Like 30 minutes later, she texted me she was outside, told her I was coming. And we had a whole conversation about the situation that happened. We talked about it. She said her side. I told her that I felt like she took it, and there's nothing she can really say to me to make me feel like she didn't take it, because genuinely I feel like she took it. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry for being wrong. I'm sorry for putting my trauma on you, like I said, but I know in my soul God said that she took it. And I feel like she wanted me to forgive her that day. Like, she wanted me to, like, she wanted us to squash it right there and then. And then, like I said, it's not even nothing to squash, but it was just like, I still felt like she wasn't trying to admit her wrongdoing in the whole shit. Like, and then even in the messages, because, like, I had to, like, okay, so boom, she was saying, like, and then, oh my God, I forgot this. Like, the part that really made me feel like this bitch is really lying right now, and she's literally doing anything possible she can do right now to try to cover herself, is because once she pulled out the weed and she's like, I think this is mine, but I don't know, and acting clueless and shit, Tequila goes and calls her mother. And she's like, hey mom, can you go in my room and see if I left my weed on my dresser? Like, why would you call your mom and ask her that? Like, it just gave, like, you're trying so hard to really, like, prove that you didn't take it. Like, it just gave, she was trying so hard to prove she didn't take it. And, like, it's like, if it was an accident, you wouldn't even have to go, oh, mom, is my weed there? Like, I don't know. Bitch, you never had weed in the first place. She didn't go to no plug. Like, that's the thing. And, like, when we actually had the face-to-face conversation, she was contradicting herself so many times that it was like, oh, I thought this happened, but I thought this. Because at first she said she left the weed at the house, but then she said she went to her plug before she came to me. So if you went to your plug before you came to me, then you should still have your weed. How's your weed at your house? You live so far from the plug. So the plug is closer to me than it is to her house. So it's like, it's not making sense. It's not adding up. Like, if she would have just came to me, but bitch, I took it. You know what, bitch? I took it. I couldn't buy me some weed. I wanted to buy me a weed. I wanted to smoke this by myself, bitch. I was down bad at the moment. I didn't have whatever. I'd have been like, I probably still would have been like, fuck this bitch type shit. But I would have still been like, okay, at least the bitch was, you feel me? At least she told me. At least she came clean about it. At least, you feel me? It is what it is. I have to live with that. She has to live with her thieving ways. But the fact that she really sat there and still trying to convince herself and myself that she did not take it was just beyond me. And then I just was like, you know what? I'm just going to leave it as it is. I just rather not even have that type vibe energy around me. That's just what it's going to be. And then she was telling me, Desi, I know you don't care about having friends. And it's not that I don't care about having friends, because she knows, like, I don't give a fuck. Like, bitch, if I feel like you moving weird, you acting weird, it's just something I'm not fucking with, the vibe is weird, we don't gotta be friends. Like, I'm not fighting for no friends, bitch. I came in this world by myself. I don't want to be by myself. Of course, I do want friends and, like, a partner and, like, family around me and shit like that. But it's like, I have no problem cutting you off, bitch. Like, if I feel like you're moving weird, if I feel like something's not right, if I feel like we aren't aligned, like, I have no problem just cutting you off. And it's not going to be no disrespectful shit. I'm not going to go on social media and be like, this bitch stole at Tequila, this bitch a thieving asshole, and da-da-da. I'm not going to go off on you like that, because I still have a certain amount of respect for you that I'm not even going to take it there. I'm just going to cut you off and we're just going to not be cool. Like, even though, like I said, we was friends for a very long time. We've been friends for, like, let's see, we've been friends since like 6th grade. Bitch, I've been out of school for like 4 years now. So it's like, and that's high school. So I'm not even speaking on middle school and all that shit. So we've been friends for like, I'll say 8 years, maybe even more. So it was just, you feel me, just very weird to me. I just did not fuck with it. It's not that I don't care about my friendships, but it's just like, you know, like I have a friend, Chase, for example. Chase, if you're watching this, love you. Me and Chase have had our little back and forth arguments or whatever, but we always come together and we talk about it. Even if we don't talk about it right there and then, and that time, it could have been 3 weeks ago, it could have been 2 days ago, it could have been 2 months ago, it could have been a month ago. We still come and we still talk about what he'll come to me and say, Desi, I don't like how you did this. And I respect that. I'm never going to be like, well, I don't like, because I feel like everybody has the right to their opinion. Before he cut his hair, I used to retwist his hair and braid his hair for him. And he just felt like, Desi, like, you don't treat me like a client type shit. Like, you basically, like, if we have an appointment for 2 o'clock, bitch, you showing up at 2:30, asking me, can I come at 3 o'clock? Asking me, can I come earlier? Like, it's weird, it's unprofessional type shit. And I agreed with him. I was like, you're definitely right. I'm definitely, like, when it comes to me doing your hair, I'm not professional. Like, I think because you're my friend, I can reschedule on you and I can do this and do that while you have other shit to do. And if it was the other way around, I would feel some type of way too. So I definitely understood where he was coming from. I didn't argue with him. I didn't go back and forth with him. And I felt like maybe he felt like I was being nonchalant about it. But it's like, I'm not about to go back and forth with anybody about how they feel about something. Like, if you feel some way about something, cool. That's your feelings. I'm not going to discredit how you feel. Like, even if I don't agree with it, I'm not going to discredit how you feel. So I was like, yeah, okay, cool. I'm not going to go back and forth with you. But we didn't talk for like maybe a month or two. And like this one day, I was just chilling, sitting down, watching a video, and then I just started crying out of nowhere. And I just felt like I wasn't being a good friend. I just felt like I needed to apologize to him in that moment because I was wrong. You feel me? And at that time, I apologized, but I feel like the apology wasn't as sincere as it could have been. So I have no problem apologizing when I'm wrong. I have no problem taking accountability when I'm wrong. I have no problem stepping to my friend if I'm wrong or they're wrong, whatever the case may be, taking criticism. You feel me? But I just felt like that was just not it. I just was feeling like, also, it was a point in time, like around that time, she was going through a lot of stuff, and it was just like negative energy all the time. Like, she would wake me up at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning, even though I be up early anyway, but she would wake me up that early in the morning to tell me about something negative, or talking about this person or this and that. It's like, when I get to talking about shit that's important to me, as far as like, bitch, we trying to go up, like, let's make some money, let's start, she had a YouTube channel, let's get back active, like, let's do this. It was just like, I'm gonna do that when I get up. Or I was like, let's start a podcast, let's do this. Oh, we're gonna do that when we get famous. Bitch, how are we gonna get famous, bitch? First of all, I don't want to be famous. I just want to be financially stable enough to get the fuck away from all y'all motherfuckers, okay? So it's like, I was just confused as to, like, I felt like she wasn't in the same space as me as far as like where I'm trying to take this shit. Like, I'm trying to be serious about my work, and I had to cut another bitch off for that because she was just so okay with being the way she was in life. Like, she was okay with asking her parents for money all the time and just smoking and eating every day, and that's it. Bitch, that's cool and all, but bitch, I'm trying to make money out here. I'm not trying to ask my dad and my mom every 5 minutes for some money, and not even using the money for nothing like responsible, using money for food. Like, bitch, no, I'm trying to work, I'm really trying to grind, like, bitch. And I'm the youngest it's so crazy, I'm the youngest out of my friend group, and sometimes I be feeling like I'm really the one that just be trying to, you feel me, put shit in motion. And I just didn't like that. I had met another girl, Z, you guys know my friend Z, and around that time I had met her, I had felt like I finally met somebody who was like in the same headspace as me, and she's not just a bitch who just talk about it and don't do it. Like, my bitch gonna talk about it, and she gonna put some pressure behind it, and she gonna put some motion behind it, and she gonna get it done, you feel me? And then also, I felt like sometimes I would bring up like accomplishments in my life, and I feel like, you feel me, bitches was going silent when I would talk about shit. Like, and I didn't know if that was like because she wasn't happy with where she was in life type shit, but it was just like, bitch, I gotta get to this money. I'm trying to get the fuck out of where I live. Like, I'm trying to be bigger than I am. I know I can be. I know my potential, and I know my potential is way beyond my fucking imagination, and that's what I'm trying to do. Like, I'm not trying to be complacent in where I am in life, bitch. I know it's so much more out here for me, and if you're not with me, baby, you have to go. If you're not ready, if you're not you have to go. I can't wait for nobody. I have shit to get done. I know I just only turned 21, but bitch, I'm not gonna be 21 for life. Next thing you know, I'm gonna blink my eyes, bitch, I'm gonna be 25. I want to be stable, like so stable where I don't give a fuck. I want to be wealthy. I want my kids to be straight, like, and that's not gonna happen with me sitting on my ass or talking about people or wasting my days not doing shit, you feel me? So I just had to let that go. I wish nothing but the best for her though. No beef, like I said, I could never beef with her. We were friends. It's nothing big enough where it's like, oh, like it's beef for life. If she's mad about this video, she has all right to be mad about the video. It's so crazy. I thought about this for so long. I thought about this for months now. So I'm finally just, you know, saying, doing my story time. I've been calling it a day. I haven't talked to her since the day we had that conversation. I didn't tell her happy birthday, and I know how she feels about people telling her happy birthday. It's like, if you don't tell her happy birthday, it's like, bitch, fuck you. I really don't give a fuck about if a bitch don't tell me happy birthday, because it's like, I feel like nobody's obligated to tell me happy birthday. My little brothers don't even tell me happy birthday, and I don't give a fuck. They still my little brothers, and I love them all the same. So, you feel me? It is what it is. We're probably not gonna ever be friends again. Had great memories with the bitch. I didn't feel no type of way about us not being friends no more. I didn't feel hurt about the situation. I didn't feel like, I literally felt nothing. Like, it was just like a, if you feel like something is wrong, definitely go with your gut feeling. Even if you're wrong, at least you know you trusted that gut feeling, because you don't want to go against that gut feeling and then something else happened and then you're like, fuck, why the fuck I didn't listen to myself the first time. At least you know you trusted yourself. And if it was wrong, if you was wrong about it, fuck it, you was wrong. It is what it is. Maybe that person wasn't meant to be in your life, but you feel me? And then maybe if you find out the truth, you can go back and apologize. Whether they accept your apology or not, you can move on with yourself and knowing like, damn, I was wrong, I apologize. Even if I wasn't forgiven, I apologized and I moved on from it. That's the end of the story. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, storytime marathon all motherfucking week, Monday to Thursday, one on Sunday. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for all the support that you guys have given me throughout the years. I definitely appreciate it. I was very inconsistent last year. I'm trying to be, I will be way more consistent this year. I just know my potential. I was very much stuck, but I really do appreciate y'all comments. Like when I post a video and I see like, oh, Desi's back, or I love you so much, Desi, or like I love your videos and you helped me with this. Like I really do appreciate that, and like it really makes my whole day. So thank you guys so much for supporting me. I think I'm gonna call you guys gangy, because that's what I always say. What's up, gangy? Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow me on all my social media platforms. Comment down below any other videos you guys want from me. If you guys have any feedback from this video, any experiences, any self-criticism, anything that you guys want to say to me, whether it's negative, positive, please comment it down below. If you guys have any advice for Tequila, comment it down below. Maybe she will watch this, maybe she will read it, maybe she can learn something, maybe I can learn something. And yeah, until next time, Desi out.